If you come across this video, your entire life is about to change. I'm manifesting that only the people that are meant to see this video are going to come across it. And I want you to know that it starts right here and right now. After you watch this video, your life is not going to be the same. And I know this for a fact because you have understood that your mind controls all of this. You've understood that you seeing yourself a certain way, you perceiving yourself a certain way, your identity is the reason that you have the life that you have right now. And you know that what you want requires a whole identity shift. You know that. And it really is that simple. You understand that, like, it requires a lack of consistency of old patterns. You just have to break out of old patterns of thinking, old patterns of doing, old patterns of being. And you have to want stuff and go after stuff with the knowing that you already have it, with the belief that it's already yours. And like, maybe you've been keeping stuff away from yourself now. I know for sure that if this is resonating with you, you've kept stuff away from yourself intentionally, on purpose, just because you felt that it wasn't time yet for you to have it. But I'm here to tell you it is time, it is time, it is time. Like right now it's time. Um like you've even waited too long, you know what I mean? Because everything that you want can come to you right now in this moment of focus, in this moment of decision that it's yours. And you did not come across this by accident. Like nothing happens by accident, including the YouTube videos we watch, including the people that we meet, including interactions we have even online. Like everything is an experience, and I'm here to tell you that good news, the life that you've been wanting is right here. It's just that you need to pull it in. It's right here in the quantum. You just need to reach out for it and bring it in. And the way that you're going to do this is through embodying a new you. Who have you wanted to be your entire life? Who have you wanted to always be? Like what does that person look like? What do they wear? Where do they go? What do they speak about? Who do they interact with? What do they do for work? Write it down. Like if you have to, actually write it down, because this is the recipe, this is the secret sauce for your launch, okay? For your launch. We're not launching anything outside of us. We're launching ourself, our new identity. This is like your revamp. This is your second or third even chance at life. You get to give that to yourself today. No one is going to come and fulfill your wishes for you. No one is going to come and sponsor you. It's going to be you. It's going to be you investing in yourself. It's going to be you doing the hard work to reprogram the mind. That's the hard work. Anything in the physical reality is easy. You just have to do the hard work first, and everything else becomes easy. You can just like get things with the power of your mind, just like you've been getting everything with the power of your mind thus far, including seemingly negative things. You've been getting those things with your mind. Like, do you realize yet your power? Do you realize how powerful you are? That, like, even the things that you don't want, because of your focus, they've materialized. So have some faith in yourself that you actually are the operant power. You actually have been driving this whole vehicle this entire time, and like until you realize this, until you realize that it has always been you, it's always been you doing things to you, it's always been you, and no one else in the universe basically exists. Okay? Like once you realize that you even create interactions with other people based on your identity and self concept, which is a concept that originates in the consciousness. Once you understand this, the connection, the like direct connection between yourself and reality, you're golden. There's nothing that you cannot be or do or have because you've understood that it's always been you doing things to you, even creating your own pain, even creating your own trauma. There's so much information about everything, about trauma healing, about coming back to yourself. It's like if you just like go crazy reading books and consuming information, you'll be so lost. You'll be even more lost than you were before you started. So don't look outside of yourself for answers. You have all the answers. And I'm here to tell you by no coincidence that you have all the answers, including the answer to your wealth, including the answer to your health, including the answer to your perfect family, including the answer to your perfect friend or friend group, including the answer to your fame. You have all these answers. on how you're gonna get there. And the conscious mind may only be aware of some of it. Even if you sit down in meditation, like the conscious mind may only receive like some of the information that you need to receive right now. But things will unfold as you take action towards them. And the action that you need to take is not purely physical. Most of it is mental. Most of it has to do with reprogramming your identity. Because if you were somebody who was famous, then you would already be famous. Does that make sense? If you were somebody that is rich, then you would be rich. But because in your mind, you're not wealthy or you're not rich, then you're not rich. That's exactly how the universe operates. It's a mirror. Life will feed you exactly what you give it. So feed it and give it what you want to show up in your experience. Like, you could be going through anything. You could be going through health issues, money issues, like relationship issues. It doesn't matter. Understand that everything is connected and understand that you are in the center of it all and it's just like spinning around you. Okay. And you're in the center of everything. And you get to change who you are. And then the colors of everything else changes. That's exactly what life is. That's exactly what reality is. You are in full control all the time. And if you think you need somebody to do something for you in order to help you, you're wrong. And you're holding your blessing away from you. If you think that you need a certain amount of followers in order to have something, you're wrong. You embody the person first that you need to be, and the followers will come, or the help will come, or anything. Even with health, if you think you need like a surgery, okay, or something external to you, listen to what I'm saying. If you think you need something external to you in order to progress health wise, like you have not yet done the inner work needed in order to maybe attract a better solution or an easier solution. Or maybe you have the solution, but you're worried, you're afraid about it. You don't need to be worried or afraid. You need to embody someone who's already healed. That's the quantum jump, that's the quantum leap. And it took me a long time to figure this out. And books and sources of information are only as helpful as you are willing to do the work in order to realize these things through understanding, which is born through action. And action does not always have to be physical or external to you. No, a lot of action happens within our mind. So change the way you see things, and the way things uh, appear to be will change. Isn't that what it is? Right? Something like that. Change the way you see things, and the way things appear will change. They will change their form, their shape. They'll appear different. Because our focus, our gaze, our perspective on the situation creates the situation. So, again, I'm manifesting that only the people that are meant to watch this video, that are meant to hear this message, that are meant to absorb this message within them and take it and embody it and add it to their plethora of energy, only those people will understand this and benefit from this message and actually will change their lives because of this message. Because I just told you who you are. You're the entire universe. There's nothing outside of you that exists. And, some may think that, okay, well, what about other people? Other people exist. No, not really. Yeah, kind of, but like not in the way you think. They exist just like you. That's why everyone's the same in our soul, in our soul's consistency. That's why no one is better than anyone else or lesser than anyone else. It's just that we are living out different karma. When you understand karma, then you'll understand your purpose as well in this life and what you're here to do. For example, if you've been through things in life and you feel the need to teach people with what you've been through, then you will teach people, right? So, karma is always acting. None of us are none of us are done, you know. We're always students, we're always learning. None of us have all the answers. Anything I'm giving you is just channeling. I'm also learning here, you know? So I'm manifesting that the people that see this video are in my frequency. We're on the same wavelength, babe. We're on the same frequency. You get it. And together we're going to progress and change our lives in the ways that they need to be changed. Maybe just improve, little things here and there, like you're doing fine. You're doing fine as you are. It's just maybe you needed a little bit of a reminder that you are doing fine. You're doing brilliantly. And you can still always improve. That's how blessed and fortunate we are to have this gift of life. So I hope this was helpful. And I encourage you to rewatch this video anytime you feel discouraged, anytime you feel low. Again, this is not going to find everybody in the world, right? Maybe just a few hundred people. So if you're one of the lucky few hundred people, take this information and run with it. You are the universe. Your identity is what needs to be changed. You need to actually shift and become a different person. I don't care what you have to do to get there. Dye your hair, change your clothes, lose weight, move countries. Do it. Do it. Do it. And step into another timeline. Okay? You have all the power. I love you. Thank you for watching. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.